Zoe. There you go. Good job. And just take a few breaths. See how you feel. And then begin to slow your breath down. And notice how your body responds as you slow your breath down. And then become aware of your feet. I'm just noticing how your feet touch the ground. Is it equal front to back, side to side? And then I want you to begin to feel those feet energetically sinking their roots down into the ground beneath you, creating stability, connecting you down. And then keeping that sense of the feet anchoring down, bring your awareness to the crown of your head and slowly begin to lengthen upward, reaching toward the center of the universe. Notice what happens to your spine as you're anchored down and you're reaching up. And then bringing your arms to your sides. On the next inhale, just float those arms to the horizon, just halfway up. As you exhale, slowly float those arms back down to the mat. Again, inhale, float the arms halfway. Exhale, slowly sink them down. So 2 more like this. So take your time, feel, inhale, expand. Feel, exhale, draw in. 1 more. Always feeling the air moving, the gentle pause as it shifts direction. And then hands to your thighs, check in. When you're ready, on exhale, slowly allow yourself to round forward. Let your chin drop at that very end range. And then inhale, extend the spine, lift the chest, push the breastbone forward, straighten the spine, bring yourself back up. Again, exhale, the whole spine flexes as a unit to round you forward. And then let that whole spine begin to extend as a unit. Begin that breath, starting the motion, and then bringing yourself back up. Again, 2 more. Take your time. So exhale should be a little slower because it should be a little bit longer. And again, go at your speed, even if it's faster or slower than mine. Last one here. Just noticing how the spine's moving. Do you feel the spine moving? And again, check in when you're done. Notice how you feel. And then please bring yourself to standing. And again, notice the weight on your feet. Go back to feeling that connection of reaching downward with your own set of roots. And do you need to adjust your feet to really get that sense of you're balanced front to back, right to left? Long spine. And then once you've got that feeling of grounding again, begin to draw your awareness upward. And again, reach the crown of the head to the center of the universe. Feel yourself lift and grow with this dual reach. So you're reaching down, you're anchoring, you're reaching tall, you're expanding. Keeping your eyes gently open, just focusing on the legs. So I want you to slowly shift your weight just a little bit into the balls of the feet, and then exhale, bring your weight back to center. So it's a full body lean from the ankle, just enough that you start to feel it, but keep everything still and stable. Let's do one more. All right, now I want you to have the sense of elevator up. So this time, as you exhale, plant the feet, the balls of the feet down, lift your heels up. So notice you're going straight up as opposed to that lean we just did, and then slowly exhale and release down. So torso stays upright, exhale, push down on that big toe, lift your heels. Inhale, stay, exhale, and slowly release down. Feel free to adjust your foot width if you need. Again, 2 more. How high do you lift? How high can you stay in control? We have 1 more. And again, you're going to have a little bit of forward here, but more up than the lean we were doing earlier. Check in. See how you feel. Hands on your thighs. Knees bent slightly. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly releasing yourself down into forward fold, dropping the chin as you go. Ankles go down as far as is comfortable. Hands go down as far as is comfortable. And again, inhale, push the breastbone forward. Lift yourself up just halfway. Back of the neck is long, shoulder blades are drawn in. And then exhale, let those hands slide down your shins again. Round yourself forward, dropping the head as you go. Inhale, just halfway up. Those knees can bend a little bit more even if that makes it easier to straighten your spine. We got 2 more. And this time, inhale, arms reach forward. As you exhale, bring yourself all the way up. Arms come down by your side. And again, check in. See how you feel. Notice that sense of grounding and reaching. And then please step your left foot forward, your right leg back. Hands go low across the abs. So we're starting off with just traditional warrior 1, and then we'll play with it a little bit. So take an inhale, and as you exhale, really think about pressing the back heel, into the ground. With the next inhale, keeping that anchoring from that back heel, slowly lean forward from the back heel. So notice a full body lean from the back heel. Again, inhale, open the arms a little bit, shoulder blades squeeze together, breastbone forward. Exhale, slowly press yourself out. Arms come up a little bit higher. And again. And this time arms can go wherever's comfortable. So if it's more comfortable, keep them low for a little bit and relax the shoulders, that's fine. So now I'm focusing on the back heel. So I want you to slowly push that ball of the foot into the ground, lift the heel up, shift your weight forward just a little bit, and then slowly exhale, slide through on that heel, placing it back down. Again, arms are wherever's comfortable for you. So you're also working on stretching and opening up that big toe. Inhale, using the calf to lift, and you're helping the calf by engaging your shin to lower down. One more. And then go ahead and step both feet together. Check in. See how you feel. And then we're going to take your left foot, step it behind you. Again, get that sense of anchoring down with that back heel. Hands low across the abs to start. And then as you inhale, slowly push the breastbone forward. Lean forward from that back ankle. Exhale and slowly come back. Inhale, slowly forward. Exhale and press back. So this time arms go a little bit higher. Inhale, arms go higher. Just opening the chest. And then this time, go in and stay. So arms can go, again, wherever's most comfortable for you. Think about length and really pressing through that heel. Now, working with that back foot. On inhale, you're slowly going to lift the heel, pushing into the big toe. As you exhale, slowly release yourself down. Inhale, lift into the big toe. Exhale and release down. You got two more. Nice gentle roll through. You're feeling your weight shift forward and back. You're keeping your awareness on both feet, even though we're really working with that back one. All right, this time, bring it down and then step both feet together. Check in. See how you feel. Why, Toby? I know. Right? Okay. So check in for a few breaths. And then we're going to take the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. Hold on, she moved my clock when she jumped and missed. There we go. All right, so we were working with this the other day. So lifting a heel and you get a full body lean. Just the same thing we were doing. We're just going sideways now as opposed to front and back. Bring the heel back down. Other side, lift the heel, full body lean. So now you're moving on the ankle that you're standing on. So right leg is down, lift the left heel. So you're really working on everything else stays in position. Again, this is body awareness, so hands can go wherever you need for that stability. So getting those ankles to sense lateral shift. Getting those muscles to be able to stabilize that. All right, last time over here. And then release. Check in, see how you feel. Come back to your chair for a moment. See what's changed. Take a few deep breaths and notice. Notice the connection with the feet. How has it changed? Notice your connection of reaching the crown toward the sky. How has it changed? And then arms come to genie position. So take an inhale. As you exhale, you're slowly going to rotate towards your right, keeping the pelvis still. Inhale, expand the rib cage, you come back to center. Exhale, you go to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Exhale, left. Back to center. Hands come down. Check in. And then slowly bring yourself forward into forward fold. Let your head drop. Let your arms come down. Take a few breaths here. And just let yourself relax. Feel the shoulders relax. Feel the neck. As you inhale, you might feel that lower back open up. And then from here, slowly bringing your weight forward, and you're going to come down to all fours. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Elbows point behind you. And then with your next inhale, you're gently pushing the breastbone forward. Feel your hips shift forward just a little bit, and then slowly exhale, begin to shift yourself backwards. So just a small range of motion here. Inhale, gently pushing yourself forward. I want you to feel the spine change direction. So you're going into grounding as your hips sit back. That's flexion. You're going into extension as you bring yourself forward. Again, feel the pelvis move. It rocks with the rest of the spine. And this time, slowly exhale and sit back as far as you're comfortable onto your heels. Check in, see how you feel. And then please come around onto your back to whatever position is most comfortable for you. I'm going to sit. You get to lie on the ground. And then arms out to your side, palms are up. I want you to feel broad across the collarbone. Again, feel free to put a pillow or something under your head, depending on how your neck is feeling. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Feeling your inhale, feeling your exhale. Let yourself relax. Give yourself permission. And then bringing your awareness back down to your feet. And see what you notice about them. What are you aware of? What happens if you wiggle all your toes? Does one set wiggle more easily than the other? And then let those feet relax again. see if you can trace the shape of your arch with your awareness. From the ball of the foot to the heel. Can you feel that shape? Maybe it'll help if you focus on just the right. And just with your awareness, trace the shape. Even if you can't feel your feet due to neuropathy or whatnot, you know what your feet look like. What would it feel like to trace it? So using the imagination here. And then go to the left foot. And again, as you trace the shape of the arch, what are you aware of? And again, use your imagination. Just be aware of what's going on, of what you feel. And the nervous system is a powerful thing. So even just the visualization of the next thing we're going to do is as important as the actual doing of the motion. So I want you to bring your awareness to your right big toe. And again, just picture your big toe and all the other toes if you don't have an awareness of it. And notice its temperature. Notice how it feels. Is it relaxed? Is it tense? And then what's the smallest movement you can do with that big toe to increase your awareness of it? And again, that means keep it really small as you're able. And again, maybe it's that visual of that really small motion of the big toe. And can you, as you try to do that little wiggle, is it just the big toe moving or do the others go with it? And then let that foot relax and notice what you feel. Go back to just the awareness of that big toe. Come back to the awareness of your breath. And just take a few deep inhales, deep exhales. And I want you to take that right leg and I want you to bring the foot flat. We've had the foot flat before, we just haven't been on the ground. Notice, what do you feel? What are you aware of? What's changed? And again, there's no right, no wrong answer here. It just is what it is. And again, maybe it's that picture in your head, you're more aware of something. And then slowly let that leg go out straight again. Notice right to left. So hopefully you have a little bit more awareness of your right foot than your left foot at this moment. Okay, so let's work on that left foot. So again, begin to visualize your left big toe. And then what's the smallest movement you can do where the left big toe was the only thing moving? Increases your awareness of it. And right and left probably work a little differently. So again, just being aware of that. And again, it could be the visual that you're working with as opposed to the actual. You don't feel your feet. And then can you make that movement smaller and still be aware of that big toe? Does it increase your awareness of it? And then let that toe pause. And just notice the big toe. What's its temperature? What's its sensation? How does it relate to the other toes? And again, this could all be visual. And then bringing your awareness back to your breath. Just take a few deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And then slowly bring that foot flat on the ground, that left foot only. And again, you've had it here before. So notice your awareness of the foot now. Notice how it feels. And then go ahead and let that right foot join it. So both feet are now flat on the ground. You're lying on your back. Compare right to left. Now extend your roots down into the earth again from your feet. Does that feel different? And then gently begin to wiggle all your toes. Maybe even tap the balls of the feet. Gently begin to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Gently rock your head side to side. And over the next few breaths, feel free to roll over onto whichever side is most comfortable for you. And pause for a few breaths. Again, noticing, checking in. And then allowing your head to be the last thing to come up. Slowly press yourself to whatever seated position is most comfortable for you. Take a few deep breaths. Bringing hands to Anjali Mudra. And I honor you for allowing me to guide your practice today. Om Shanti. Namaste.